Thirsty on the east side of town? Well, head to a WNST favored King Discount Liquors on Pulaski Highway, just inside the Beltway. They have it all.
I'm Johnny Beth down at King Liquors. Come and see me for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer.
Don't forget to give the King a ring.
But if you mentioned it, I'm going to be interested.
Seriously, wasn't that one of the best Super Bowls ever? But no one really remembers that because of the big thing.
The shot. We just call it the shot.
Well, you know, my kids were there and, you know, watching it on the Jumbotron. That was a big breast.
Absolutely.
So anyway, but you know, it's always scary. The wife of a quarterback is always difficult. I think it was probably never quite as difficult as it was in Philadelphia. Rodney was an Eagles quarterback.
Kind of a tough market.
You think?
Just a little tough, right?
That was rough, and I'm from Philly, and my dad, raised me on an Eagle Green. We bled Eagle Green and all that stuff. So
you thought it was all good until I
became an Eagle. Then it was kind of scary. But no, seriously, I mean, it's a tough job being a quarterback's wife, and you got to lay low sometimes. You got to be quiet and lay low. It may not be good to show up in the pink jerseys and go to Cabo all the weeks.
Has Donovan ever talked to Rodney at all? Obviously, with all the problems that Donovan because he hadn't created a lot of them, but some of the issues that Donovan's had there over the last 4 or 5 years, has he ever called Rodney and said, dude, how'd you do that?
I think that whenever they see each other out, they sort of have that
2 minutes of
that Philadelphia Eagles glare.
Right.
You know, it's like it's right here in the eyes. If you played there, you know what it's like, and you all sort of are this brotherhood, this kindred spirits. And same with the wives. All of us who played in Philly and been wives in Philly have always been, sort of understanding. And it's not an easy gig, especially at the quarterback position because it's so visible. But you must be on the down low. You got to be quiet, and I consider myself one of the OGs of being an actress, dating a quarterback. You see, it's all the rage now.
Right.
Okay.
You were in early on.
Yeah. So that's so 90s. That's
now,
90s.
Holly, the coolest thing is during the break we look at Wikipedia and it says your dad was Gordon from Sesame Street.
That's right. If you are, like 30-ish to 40-ish.
I'm 33, so I
you
grew
wouldn't
up
remember
on Sesame.
my dad, but the original Gordon was my father from 68 to 72, and that was a trip, man.
Oh, he was the Gordon before Gordon.
He was the Gordon with the big pork chop sideburn.
OG,
He was the original Gordon.
Gordon.
OG. And it was pretty amazing. When you're 4 years old and your dad is on that show.
Did he bring like Big Bird over for parties and stuff
all
like that?
All I wanted was a chance to be on that show, and my dad had this real phobia about children stars and children being on TV. So I begged him and pleaded. I finally got my one shot, and I got on, and I had one line, and I blew my one line.
Did you get to meet Mr. Hooper?
I did meet Mr. Hooper.
Who was better than Mr. Hooper?
Do you remember Mr. Hooper?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so you might
when
be...
Mr. Hooper died, they kind of put it into the show, and
But that's what was so great
that was like my
about
first
Sesame
relation to
Street,
death.
because they dealt with real stuff. Oh, hi, there's my honey.
She's kind of cute.
Yeah.
That's my producer. Rodney and I have a new radio show. Can you believe it? We're trying to get in your business.